At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 16.
Welcome, everybody. And with
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, Dave. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the 1. They get it again. Kick out to Levine. Markkanen down low. Defended by Sexton.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Stolen by Markkanen. Lobs it up for Levine, and the jam by Levine.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Sexton with it. Carter pulls it in. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Sexton. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go.
That's what 7 feet 280 will do for you. Takes the hit and keeps right on going.
Markkanen passes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Drummond working against Markkanen. Carter at the elbow. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Drummond.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Now here's Levine. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
White finds Carter. Rebound Andre Drummond.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Love the pass to Sexton. And the wing jumper offline.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
White against Sexton. White dishes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Levine's got 6.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Levine. The Cavaliers making the shot. Inside, and then Carter with the jam.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
There's Garland, and the layup falls.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside, Levine. And stolen by Drummond. Passes it to Osman. Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
It's Carter, high post. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's Levine atop the key. And there's the pass to Carter. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Young in for Lauri Markkanen. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Attacking with purpose. Levine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's done in for Kobe White. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Garland the pass to Thompson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
And Satoransky kicks to Cornett. Back to Satoransky. That shot no good. Thompson way outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Trying to get open is Thompson. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. Thompson against Satoransky. Here's Cornett, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
Nance outside. Pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Nance outside. Back to Thompson. Nance finds Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Dunn passes to Cornett. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Cornett's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson, left side. Kicks it to Garland. Thompson in the posts. Dunn covering. Shoots from 12. Misses off the left iron. Bulls trail by 6.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. Now here's Porter. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. Cornett kicks to Harrison. Here's Cornett. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Chicago also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Young, and it's White in for Chris Dunn. The shot by Sexton, no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Harrison passes to Carter. He kicks to Valentine. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Outside, Sexton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Sexton's got 6 points. Over to the wing. Porter with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Sexton's shot is good. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Out to White. Outside, Markkanen. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Thompson. Porter passes to Osman. Down low. Left side, Porter. They grab their own miss. And it's Sexton on the follow.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harrison passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. To the inside, Osman. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Osman's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. Pass to White. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. Stolen by Markkanen. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nance with no one around. From beyond the arc and then some. Nance has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
There's the lob to Carter. Good, nice job down low. Carter's got 6 points.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
And so it's the... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at... That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Drummond missing. Bulls trail by 13. Outside, LaVine. Porter passes to White. Sexton with it. Now defended by LaVine. Lets it go from 14. Sexton's shot is good. 12 points for him.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Now here's Markkanen. Not a lot of room. Here's Carter. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Up and in on the layup.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Garland kicks to Osman. Passes it to Drummond. And the shot goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got 13.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Inside, here's Sexton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Levine looking around. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A strong, efficient scorer at the rim. Wendell Carter times the putback perfectly.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Shakes him. And Drummond throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
His first shot coming late. That one a little long. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Down low, here's Osman. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Stolen by Garland. That one goes in.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high percentage shot.
Outside, White. Now the pass to Carter. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. Levine. Nice D from Sexton. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And that one's good. Osman. Osman's got 4 this quarter.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Now here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Here's Garland to the inside. Drummond finds Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the middle, here's White, and White with the stuff.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
White with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
So it's Chicago now. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Bulls trail by 19. Pass to Satoransky. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
Now here's Garland. Dunn covering. Got a piece of it. Here's Thompson, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 6. Now here's Dunn for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland ahead, up 19. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Hutchison. Pass to Cornette. To the wing on the left. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback. Cornette's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
And Chicago has possession, following the score by Cleveland. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Stolen. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Dunn. Pass to Cornette. And the layup is good. Cornette's got 4 points now in the quarter.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Here's Windler. And a miss there on the triple. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls trail by 17. Now Valentine. And the pass to Satoransky. Back to Valentine. Pass to Satoransky. Makes it off the glass.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Satoransky. To the left side wing. To the right side. Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded, and it goes down 2 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Young, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Garland, no good. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. 19-point game. Pass to Cornette. Over Thompson. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 6 here in this quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Cornette. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Garland. Off target from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Offensive rebound, and Thompson kicks to Nance. Here's Windler, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ante Zizic is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Bell comes in for Larry Nance. Dante Exum is checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Chicago also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Young. Harrison comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Denzel Valentine. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. Sexton attacking. Zizic, the basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Valentine following the score by Cleveland. Passes it to Gafford. Good D by Bell. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Back to Exum. Wide open look. Rebound by the Bulls. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was all right, David. Thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David. The Chicago River winding its way through the... And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, the ceremony...
Thank you, D.A. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3, and it's White in at the 1 spot.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you got something going for yourself. I mean, LaVine showing that great burst.
Fultz, the pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Carter. Outside, Markkanen. There's the pass to LaVine. Back to Carter. Right side, LaVine. Shoots over Fournier. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots from 14. It's not going to go for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. Isaac outside. And Isaac throws it down.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Now here's LaVine. Passes to Carter. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LaVine against Fournier. Now here's LaVine. Guarded closely. Here's Carter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Vucevic with it. Now defended by LaVine. And here we go. LaVine heading to the hoop. Oh, that was terrific.
Good. Well, we know LaVine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Here's Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
I like what LaVine gives you, both the quickness and length. Tough to negate once he builds forward momentum.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And it's sent back by Carter. 3 on 3. And then LaVine with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Markkanen. Satoransky comes in for Porter. And it's done in for White. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's LaVine, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine. LaVine's got 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here is Augustine. It's hauled in by Dunn. 50 seconds left to play in the first. And Levine with the slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
No good from Ross. And so it's Young who brings it up for Chicago. It's a 14-point game. Gordon against Satoransky. Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Augustine, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding him.
And he's good on the second. Here's Hutchison. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls up by 15. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Chris Dunn is out there with Valentine. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic has checked in. The shot by Valentine, no good. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Carter Williams. Hutchison with the rebound. The Bulls shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. And it's done in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Young passes to Cornette. A second chance effort. Can't hit from in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For 3, Ross. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getter, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Harrison's checked in for Valentine. And it's White in for Dunn. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis. And it's Fultz in for Ross. The Bulls leading by 15. Harrison passes to Cornette. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Boy, when he's going to the rack, he has his height set on jamming it down. Tenacious throwdown by Fultz.
Here's White, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
Satoransky's checked in for Luke Cornett. Here's Harrison, guarded by Fultz. Outside, Markkanen. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Satoransky kicks to White. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Fournier and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Boy, the deceptively long reach of Fournier, he really extends his release going into the defense off the drive.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dean comes in for Kobe White. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Michael Carter-Williams. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Levine. He's got 16. It's hauled in by Gordon. 1:02 left in the first half. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Leading by 12. Harrison passes to Levine. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
And Markkanen throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off target with the open look. The Bulls leading by 16. Down low. And then Carter with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 18 points. And that should do.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Porter looking it over. Levine against Vucevic.
And Vucevic is really good at using his quick hands on defense, not making anything easy for scores.
And the basket by Isaac.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside, Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White inside, guarded by Fultz, and it's White missing. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Carter. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Relentless in his attack. Zach LaVine, once he gets into a rhythm, man, what a scorer this guy is.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. To the inside. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 6.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
That one good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Markelle Fultz.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steals.
Levine with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Carter down low. Vucevic on him. Here's Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 4 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 13. Carter comes in with the double team. Lob pass to Gordon.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Back to Ross. Out to the wing. Augustine passes to Gordon. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Done with some nice D. And Levine, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there. Levine's got 11 in the second half.
You know what you get there, Levine strong enough now to take on contact.
able to complete the play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Augustine.
Hard to believe that DJ Augustine has been in the league over 10 years now, and he's carved out a nice place in the NBA. He's a calming presence with younger players and always consistently productive. Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Ross for 3. He can't hit that time. Levine for 3. Can't connect. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now Levine. Pass to Cornette. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky's subbed in for Dunn. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. And the basket by Gordon.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's Levine.
Oh, are you kidding me? Well, it's no secret that Levine has outstanding athleticism and explosiveness. He can throw it down with ease and with the best of them.
The 17-footer. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. Rejected by Young.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Satoransky with it. Over Carter Williams. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Young, and it's Shaquille Harrison in for Levine. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. Harrison passes to Markkanen. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic trail by 9. Pass to Fultz. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. It's deflected.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz, and I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Carter up top. The pass to Harrison. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Here's Satoransky. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Gordon missing. The Bulls leading by 7. Harrison kicks to Carter. Back White to Harrison. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Bulls. Porter's checked in for Valentine. Dean comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's White in for Satoransky. Fultz with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Trying to get open is Carter. And the shot is good. Levine's got 35.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Markkanen passes to Levine. Back to Markkanen. Outside, White. Vucevic against Carter. Great D that time from Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Levine against Fournier. Carter kicks to Porter. Here's Levine, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got 37.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And the jam by Levine. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Levine against Ross. He gets the first, and that brings them within 8. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Satoransky. Outside, White. Launches it. So the Bulls win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Drummond missing. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Now Love, following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Isaac with the steal. And here's the fast break. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Gordon, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Fournier against Sexton. Here's the 3. Garland with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's Drummond with the drive. Pass to Garland. That shot is off. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Isaac. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Drummond. Vucevic against Love. Rebound by the Magic.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Fultz looking around to the inside. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Drummond. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Sexton slams it in.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Vucevic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Ross finds Isaac. To the paint. It's stolen by Nance. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Ennis, he's checked in for Isaac. That one drops. He ties it up. For Orlando, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Ennis passes to Bamba. Back to Ennis. Out to the right wing. Here's Augustine. Makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Windler. Here's Porter. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now here's Ennis. Orlando shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for the Magic. And Ennis drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Now, here's Garland. Carter-Williams covering. The pass to Nance. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bamba inside. Guarded by Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there. Able to draw that foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Windler. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is in the book. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ross finds Gordon. Over Nance. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Nance. The Magic have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Here's Nance trying to get open as Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Well, Thompson is going to get that deep. You almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Here's Carter-Williams. Larry Nance making his last shot. Carter-Williams the pass to Bamba. Misses the baby hook. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. He gets that one.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now here's Carter-Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nance against Ross. Nance outside. Bamba with the block. And here's the fast break. Carter-Williams leading the way. And he comes up with the deuce. Carter-Williams has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here is Ross. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Kicks to Nance. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by the Magic.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Think about Tristan Thompson and just the willingness he has on a nightly basis to just go out there, play rugged, set screens. It's a lot of the reasons why he's earned a lot of respect from teammates over the years.
That free throw good from Thompson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Exum, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Thompson. It's good from long range. Love's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And good that time.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Dellavedova, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Dellavedova's got his first points of the game. Now Fultz, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low and stolen by Love. Dellavedova with the ball. Isaac picks him up and finished off by Exum.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Outside Fournier lets the 3 fly. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And they will get the basket here, folks. And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Love outside. Shoots over Isaac. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 is the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches and that
and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's Fournier following the basket by Kevin Love. Outside Fournier. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now, here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Now, here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Gordon.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And he makes that one.
Now, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Knocks it loose. Sexton with it. He's got 8. Passes it to Osman. Kicks it out to Love. Sexton against Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Love outside. Cleveland moving it around. Drummond passes to Sexton. And that one drops.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Osman kicks to Sexton. There's the triple. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the 3-point line. That's big.
Pass to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 4 this quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
To the middle. Left side, Love. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Fultz. Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And they're running. It's up a 3. Kept alive. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And here is Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Garland. Drummond's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Magic trail by 14. Fournier passes to Vucevic. And the rejection by Love.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
Here's Sexton. This one for three. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. He's got 8.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Exum is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. They trail by 18. Pass to Aminu. Six to shoot. Back to Ennis. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. Off the iron that time. The Magic shooting around 41% on the night. Ross on the wing. The 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now the pass to Dellavedova. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Thompson's out there to throw his weight around. He did it that time.
He misses the free throw. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Gordon comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Carter Williams in for James Ennis. Cleveland also making some changes. Windler's checked in, and it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. Augustine finds Vucevic. Good work there as it goes.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
The Magic trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Carter Williams dishes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Windler. Carter Williams covering.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Isaac's checked in for Augustine. And Drummond kicks to Love. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Gordon. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Passes it to Garland. And it's blocked by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. Carter Williams running. Stolen away. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And so Orlando again turning it over. For the Magic, Evan Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Michael Carter Williams. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton for 3. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Pass to Fultz. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now Porter. 1:02 left in the fourth. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Colin Sexton.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Zizic has checked in for Drummond. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Nancy's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Exum in for Colin Sexton. Nance outside. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Porter.
Coaching staff likes seeing Markkanen work on his defense. I mean, showing improvement on this end.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. The team viewed him as a key component, and he was just gone. I mean, he was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
And stolen by Drummond. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Markkanen trying to break loose. Here is Porter. It's Carter, high post. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Porter, here we go. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Drummond in the post. Carter on him. And that one's good. Drummond.
Oh, Drummond is such a skilled operator. I mean, close to the bucket. Tough to find ways to hold him in check inside.
Bean passes to Carter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Darius Garland picks one up.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, GA, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Porter. To the inside. Levine wide open. And again, no good by Chicago. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Love with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, White. Inside. Markkanen can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Garland, the pass to Love. That one falls.
And the jump shot Love possesses is a weapon. He's dangerous, man. He's a dangerous threat from the mid-range.
Here's Levine. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Garland dishes to Drummond. The open look here for Sexton. Misses the 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Sexton against Levine. Back to Carter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And Zedaransky subbed in for Kobe White. Now, here's Sexton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Windler, the pass to Thompson. To the left wing. Clock at 4. Here's Windler. Zedaransky covering.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Hutchison powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
Well, because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Sexton for 3. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Hutchison. Pass to Cornette. Nance gets the rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Love outside. Offensive rebound, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder crashes with power.
Over to the left wing. And Satoransky kicks to Levine. Pass to Cornette. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Love. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
On the court for Cleveland, Zizic out there with Nance. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Young passes to Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Harrison to the paint. Cornette kicks to Harrison. To the middle. That one doesn't go. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Bulls trail by 6. And here is Valentine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Sexton deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And the pass to Valentine. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Taken away. Here's the break. Here's Dunn. And he banks in the layup. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And at this point, you gotta feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Satoransky and the powerful one-handed slam.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Stolen. Pass to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The offensive rebound. Here's Carter. Out to White. Lets it go with the 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Garland the pass to Osman. And Garland has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. And Porter, here we go. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender. Carter Jr. also excels at using his physical advantages to turn shots back.
Back to White. Down low. Carter dishes to White. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. Lean comes in for Satoransky. Cleveland leading by 5. Garland the pass to Drummond. Now here's Garland. Shoots over White. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond. That's 7 points for Darius Garland. To the inside. And here's the break. Up the floor. And finished off by Porter.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. It's tipped. Levine finds Markkanen. Here's Hutchison. He's guarded by Love. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the size of Markkanen, I mean, it's difficult to guard against. I mean, he uses it well to draw contact.
The first free throw is good. And Markkanen drops them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Outside Porter. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. No good that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. To the paint. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Porter's running.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feast on these type of opportunities.
And that concludes the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. 11-point game. Here's Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Levine's got his second basket.
Well, credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Down low. Stolen by Carter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Right side, Markkanen. Carter left side. Back to Markkanen. And he gets it to go.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Sexton against Levine. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago making some changes. Valentine comes in for Porter. And it's done in for Kobe White. And Cleveland also making a change. Nance is checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Drummond. It's blocked. Sexton against Levine. Right side Markkanen. Stolen by Garland. Sexton for 3. But they get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Levine, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
There's Garland. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Carter against Drummond. Dunn dishes to Carter. Good D by Drummond. Cleveland leading by 7. Out to Nance. Takes a 3. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Markkanen. And it's Osman missing. Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. It's good. Levine's got 8 points.
Oh, man, what a smart feed from Markkanen. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more. Get his teammates involved.
Here's Garland. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Outside, Sexton takes the 3. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, if there's a better rebounder in the league than Drummond, tell me, because I'd like to know about it. His work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
Back to Levine. Markkanen against Nance. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Osman. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in control. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Exum, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. Dellavedova kicks to Exum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Exum's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Satoransky the pass to Cornette. Back to Satoransky. There's the dish to Young. Passes it to Harrison. Here's Cornette. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Young against Nance. Now, here's Satoransky. He's tightly guarded. Back to Young. It's stolen by Nance. Feeds to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Satoransky. Another shot. Here's Cornette. And Thompson sends it back.
Now, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And it's Exum in the corner. And Thompson throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Stolen by Dellavedova. Porter against Satoransky. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Nance. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Larry Nance. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Satoransky. Defended by Dellavedova. Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Porter. Inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Now here is Dellavedova. Satoransky covering. By himself. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Man, he's such a capable scorer in transition. I mean, once Satoransky gets a step on the D, you got to look out.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tristan Thompson.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Pass to Porter. Here's Cornette. He's covered by Thompson. Cornette kicks to Harrison. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Daniel Gafford comes in for Thaddeus Young. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in. Now, here's Exum. Guarded close. The kick out to Porter. Clock at 6. Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Here's Harrison. And the Bulls with another miss. The pass to Love. from deep. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
For the land of the free and the...
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DA. Take it away.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture.
Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Fultz. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Carter.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz,
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Markkanen with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Isaac against Porter. Passes it to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And Vucevic throws it down.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Good on the bucket.
Tell you, feeling the contact and the concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's Fournier on the wing. No good with the triple. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fournier against Levine. He dishes it to Carter.
Well, it helps to have the length and quickness of Evan Fournier to try to contest a shot. Really good job staying with his guy.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Fournier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Fournier against Levine. Fournier's shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Carter, the pass to Porter. And White kicks to Carter. It's White on the wing. 5 to shoot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
High arcing shot, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And that one is good. Fournier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, exceptional at giving you that extra burst necessary on the drive. That's pretty.
In the corner, it's Levine. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Carter dishes to Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Evan Fournier.
Just a great job picking his spots, where to be aggressive. Levine drawing fouls at a higher rate these days.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kicks it out to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Augustine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Satoransky. It's stolen by Ennis. Here's Bamba, and the layup falls.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Satoransky up top, covered by Bamba. Dunn kicks to Cornett. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Here's Ross. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Satoransky against Ross. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Bamba's running.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Orlando out in front, leading by 4. And the second quarter will get under. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Cornett. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Here's Gordon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Gordon, no good on that one.
Well, there's a versatility and a fearlessness about which Aaron Gordon goes about his business. This guy can be an effective two-way player who's got to keep working on the defensive end.
And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Ennis. Yes, that goes in.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Well, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Dunn attacking. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Here's Bamba. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Fournier subbed in for Ross. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornett. Porter comes in for Young. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Here's Markkanen. And the layup's good off the glass. Markkanen's got his first points in this one.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Harrison passes to Markkanen. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Back to Vucevic. Here's Carter Williams, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Valentine. Zach LaVine comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And Zedaransky subbed in for Kobe White. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from LaVine.
Well, LaVine is a scorer, plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside, he's got it all.
To the middle, it's tipped. It's stolen by Carter. Dishes it to Porter. Back to Carter. Outside, LaVine. Orlando grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Markkanen passes to Carter. Zedaransky against Augustine. Carter Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Carter left side. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Carter Williams running. Here's Vucevic, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And LaVine.
Oh! You got to be kidding. Body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
Carter Williams against LaVine, down low. And Isaac throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Magic leading by 7. Augustine with it, now guarded by Porter. Augustine, that's good.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
LaVine against Isaac. And stolen by Fournier. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Pass to Carter. No good on that one. Nice D from Fournier. Here's Carter Williams. Isaac, great positioning on the putback.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never put themselves in too much danger. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up. Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
And the turnover again by Orlando. Bulls trail by 9.
Oh, goodness gracious.
About that finish.
Wow.
And for the Magic, their shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. To the inside. And stolen by White. Here's Levine. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Outside, Levine. The pass to Carter. Back to Levine. 4 on the shot clock. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Levine against Fournier. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Porter kicks to Levine. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Vucevic.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Evan Fournier. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's done in for Kobe White. Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 19 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Stolen by Bamba. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Bamba's got 8 points.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
It's tipped, and he gets it back. Magic leading by 4. Count the bucket, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And there it is for him. And now just a 3-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
Here's Levine, and he lays it straight in. Levine's got 27.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Fultz finds Gordon. Here's Augustine. Count the basket.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Valentine comes in for Harrison, and Satoransky subbed in for Dunn. Here's Levine, and it's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Levine, here we go. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Vucevic.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Fournier gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's now 7 points for Evan Fournier. It's Carter, high post. And he banks in the layup.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Magic lead. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Orlando leading by 3. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. The shot from the low post is good.
And you got to like the vision for marketing. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Fultz against White. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
White with it, now guarded by Vucevic. The shot's good from Carter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Fournier against Satoransky. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Passes to Markkanen. It's stolen by Vucevic. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got his first 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Looking for Fultz. He gets it in there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you love that Markelle Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Terrence Ross. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 3. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's Carter missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Vucevic trying to get open. Fournier's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Out to White. Back to Carter. Shoots over Vucevic. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's deflected. Stolen by Saturansky. Hutchison passes to White to take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level, certainly as for White.
Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. No good with the layup. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Markkanen passes to Hutchison. And here is Saturansky. The dish now to Carter. Saturansky up top. Vucevic defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Ross is checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Saturansky. Carter kicks to White. Shot clock at 3. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Kicks it out to Gordon. 1:06 left in the game. Here's Vucevic. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Here's White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Here's Fultz. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by LaVine.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon. They get the rebound. The feet of Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. It drops. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Boy, you talk about killer instinct from Terrence Ross. What a huge bucket.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. It's in!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
The kick out to Porter. Outside, White. In the corner, it's LaVine. Pass to Carter. Shoots the 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And that one drops for him. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And here's Love from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Fournier for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Sexton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks.
The feed to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Garland the pass to Osman. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Picked his pocket. And he finishes nicely on the layup. A slow start here for Orlando in this one. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. For 3, Fournier. And it's Vucevic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that 3-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Now, here's Fournier after the miss from Andre Drummond. Here's Gordon. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Sexton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And Orlando making a change here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And it's Vucevic missing. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Windler the pass to Nance. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter in the corner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Augustine. So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Count that bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
The Magic trail by 12. Now here's Carter Williams. Inside. There's the pass to Vucevic. Over Sexton. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch-and-shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Sexton drops them both.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Ross for three. Orlando gets it back. Vucevic finds Ross. And here's Vucevic. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Porter looking it over. Here's Nance. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland up by a... And so excited game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Nance and Johnson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the three. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Banked in off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Keeps it alive. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And that one's good by Porter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Bamba. The rebound by Nance. Outside, Porter. Pass to Garland. Trying to get open is Thompson. Thompson. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Ross passes to Bamba. He dishes it to Gordon. Basket counts. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter. Cleveland leading by 12. Got a piece of it. Hands in the high post. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's the floater. And it goes down 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Carter Williams kicks to Gordon. The 3. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Nice job that time by Gordon to keep an eye on the shot clock so that he's under control and not panicking as it winds down.
quarter. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Isaac misses. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Bamba. They get it back. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 6 points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Gordon trying to break loose. No good from Ross. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Windler. Man's trying to break loose. Thompson. And another shot. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Well, Cleveland shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Ross with the steal. Isaac goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Drummond passes to Sexton. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 11 points in the game.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Vucevic down low. Working on Drummond. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
He feeds it to Sexton. And yes, it's good. Sexton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
From 10 feet out, the putback. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 13 points and 2. And that'll do it for.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Fournier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Love penetrating. Passes it to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving it around. Left side, Love. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Isaac. Makes it off the glass. Isaac's got the first basket of the second half here for Orlando.
Man, I like Isaac's mobility. Love it. This guy gets down the floor extremely well. And he has a sense of where he should go to get a scoring opportunity, too.
And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Osman. At the tip, and Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Isaac to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Down low, and Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Exum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Exum, guarded by Fultz. And there's the pass to Dellavedova. 5 on the clock. Back to Osman. From deep three-point range, and he's good on the 3-ball. Osman's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop. Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Dellavedova, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Drummond, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 8 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Fournier. Good D by Love.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here we go. Cavaliers running again. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And whenever there's an opportunity to drive, Gordon just flies to the rim. Great quickness, breathtaking quickness.
Here's Dellavedova. That one goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the basket by Gordon. Here's Dellavedova. And here's Exum. Pass to Drummond. Right wing. Here's Osman. But they'll get another chance. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Gordon missing. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Love the pass to Osman. Kicks to Exum. Now Dellavedova. To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
And the unpredictable Dellavedova keeping the defense off balance there, especially in these pick-and-roll sets.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And, you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Dellavedova, the pass to Drummond. Exum with a wide-open look. Off target with that shot. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Nance and Thompson are up front. Exum is out there with Garland. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Dante Exum. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fellow there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Here's Thompson. He kicks it to Garland. And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 21. Drops in the layup for two.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Garland. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Ross. It's good. The assist that time for Menace.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Thompson with the bucket.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The Magic shooting around 41% on the night. Augustine with it. Now guarded by Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Here's Garland. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Chalk up 2 there. Garland's got his first points of the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Ross passes to Isaac. Off target with his 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
For the Cavaliers, Drummond's checked in for Garland. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz checked in. For Orlando, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Outside, Sexton. Off the left rim and out.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tristan Thompson.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Good on both.
Oh, my gosh, I just got that.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Zizic. Here's Bell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Magic again can't hit. Cleveland with the ball. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Birch kicks to a 1-2. From the arc, no good.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive when he gets after it on defense.